It's inspiring to stand here today on the reserve land of Williams Lake First Nation. This was essentially a dumping ground before, and now because of the hard work from our staff, we've transitioned it to a cannabis retail outlet, cultivation outlet, and then a restaurant called the Osprey Nest soon on the way. So it was really important from the get-go for us to involve the community, and so we had various engagement sessions with Chief and Council and WLFN community members, and through those engagement sessions we learned that cannabis has been used spiritually and medicinally in First Nations culture for thousands of years. My name is Daniel Penny and I'm born and raised in Williams Lake. I've been working for Williams Lake First Nation now for a little over 6 years. My role mainly at the beginning was involved in the Health Canada licensing process, and so that was kind of happening simultaneously while this building was being built. And so now we have this amazing specialized 7,000 square foot building where we house 5 different grow rooms. We really focused on creating a small batch cultivation process, and so we focus on a seed to sale model where we're planting, we put the product in bags, and then ultimately we send it to our retail stores to then sell to the consumer. And I think one of the feel-good stories about sugarcane cannabis is just seeing the branding and the effort that we put into trying to tell the story of Williams Lake First Nation. And so we see our clothing on the streets, whether it's in Williams Lake or whether it's in Penticton, and just raising that sense of community pride. It was really about creating also economic diversity in this region, and we've seen the forestry sector, for example, has really struggled in recent years. And so building up something new that people can be passionate about and kind of entrench their own personalities and create a career was something that was important for us. I think if I was providing advice to another Indigenous community about how to get involved in the cannabis industry, I would stress the importance of having a sustainable mindset, both with being a positive steward of the land and also creating a framework that will last for generations to come. One of the most difficult things that we deal with in the cannabis space is overregulation and excessive taxation. And this was a huge hurdle at the beginning of the project, and our relationship with New Relationship Trust really allowed us to put experts in place to navigate the regulatory system and also train our staff so that we can abide by those rules moving forward. And without the NRT funds, we wouldn't have been able to do that. And that will be a big part of creating a sustainable business in the long term. I think for us it was always about creating a long-term sustainable vision, and that really started back from when we did community engagement with the community, and they showed a lot of support for cannabis, so then we really just hit the ground running. And so long-term success for us looks like creating jobs, creating profitability, and allowing us to give back to the community, whether it's by donating to health and wellness programs or sponsoring post-secondary applicants, but ultimately our success here allows us to also build overall community well-being. If you're looking to learn more about what we're doing here at Williams Lake First Nation with our cannabis enterprises, I would direct you to check out our website, sugarcanecannabis.com, and also our Unity website, unitycannabis.com. And I'm always available to sit down and have a conversation with anybody who would like to learn more.